Hey there, Garrity Camp here. I hope everybody is having a blessed day. This is a really great diagram here. Is the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth. Okay, this is according to NASA and the mainstream scientists. This is their honky-shonky, um, hocus-pocus stuff, magic trick that they're trying to trick you here. Okay, but this blows everything out of the water right here. This is the dagger, the nail in the coffin. This is cannot be debunked. This is what they say, and no matter where we are during our orbit, twilight will never be pointing at Mercury. So here's the Earth circling the Sun, orbiting the Sun. This is such nonsense. I can't believe I have to do this, but I have to. Venus, Mercury, Venus, circling the Sun. We're the third rock from the Sun. Nonsense. So the point is this is 30, 40 million miles away, 60 million miles away from the Sun, 93 million miles away from the Sun. This thing's like 30 something million miles away from us on this side of us, the side inside our loop, closer to the Sun. As we orbit at night, you can never ever see Mercury or Venus. You should not be able to ever see them, ever. See, look at the dark side of the Earth, look out at the dark, and you cannot be looking. You would have to turn around backwards in the daylight and come around to the Earth side of the Earth where the sun's shining to see Mercury and Venus. But we see them at night. We see Mercury and Venus at night. This is case closed. I mean, anybody should be able to understand this short video. Anybody should be able to understand this stuff. There is no excuse that you cannot understand this. This is Werner von Braun with a bunch of Nazis. He created NASA. That looks like Eisenhower or somebody. Yeah, he created NASA, the paperclip program. Okay, so theoretical astrophysicists are not true scientists. They are knowingly, Mike, I hope you can hear me. They're knowingly bamboozling you to hide a cult disguising themselves as the government that are running a space agencies. Copernican heliocentrism and its connections to Freemasonry and the occult. They turned you into a bunch of sun worshippers. We're geocentric, but then they're telling you that you're heliocentric. Heliocentric. That you revolve around the sun. That it's the center. That it's the attention point. No, you're the attention point. You're the creation. You're the center of everything. You're the center of focus. You're important. The creation is important. That's you. You're important. You're everything. Okay? The poor globetards, ball lickers, fool, just kidding, has no idea how deep the deception runs. And people just coming along out of nowhere, they ask the dumbest questions without doing any research at all. They want you to do all the work for them. They're lazy and fat, and they probably watch TV all day because they're frickin' lazy. I am sorry, Globetard, but the curvature is 8 inches squared per mile, and at 135,000 feet, you should be able to see it. Easiest flat earth proof. Water, my friend. Water. Yeah, this water it's case closed. I mean, water always levels flat, so we know that. We know it's flat. It's used as in levels to measure to measure levelness. Okay, so we know water always finds its level flat. We know this. This is fact, irrefutable. Cannot debunk that water always levels flat. Now, if the majority of the surface of the earth is water, you have to conclude that it's flat. You have to. Unless you're a complete fucking retard. The globe ain't real, dipshits. Okay, this is fake. This is science fiction. And when they say fiction, they fucking mean fiction. Okay, so you're telling me from the northern hemisphere's perspective, planes are flying like this. Alrighty then. Okay, the sun is never ever below your feet, ever. It's always above your feet. If the sun was below your feet, you could you could do a video of the rays coming in and lighting up your ceiling through the window and lighting up your ceiling if it's coming from the bottom. You can never ever 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 get a video of that. Ever, 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 ever. You don't believe in gravity? Go jump off a cliff and see what happens. Okay, that only proved I'm denser than the air I fall through, but not as dense as the water, so I float in it. Science class dismissed, globetards. Well, here you have it. Two sync shots of the moon, one taken in North America viewed from Alabama, and the other taken in Australia at the same time. If the Earth is sphere-shaped, how then can the moon be seen on two different sides of the sphere-shaped Earth at the same time? Daytime photo taken by Robert House, nighttime photo taken by Owen Gills Williams. And at night, these holes, craters, mares, are black. In the daytime, they're light blue because this shit is semi-transparent. It's translucent. Semi-translucent. Okay. If you believe you're on a giant spinning ball, then you believe you're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, going through space at 67,000 miles an hour around the sun in a yearly orbit of 580 million miles, while the solar system goes around the galaxy at 480,000 miles an hour, while the galaxy goes around the Great Attractor at 2.2 million miles per hour, and that Great Attractor is 100 quadrillion times bigger than our sun. All that motion while traveling 19.2 billion miles in a year, and Polaris stays put year after year, and we don't feel a thing. You're right, flat Earth is so stupid. Oh man, this is sad. This is absolutely sad. I'm gonna rip this shit a new a-hole. Okay, look at this shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna see what happens here when we really zoom in on this shit. Okay, here, this shit is not metal. It's plastic. This is tin foil. It's hanging. It's scotch fucking tape holding this shit together. Okay? Now, man, for some reason I didn't get the fucking bottom of this. Oh, man. Look, when they did it down here, the whole thing is like this. Look at the gap. Look at the gap. You should have seen the one down here, and I messed up getting this picture. I apologize. Look at this button, a button, and a button, and these gaps. Imprints, compresses, foil hanging, scotch tape here, scotch tape here. It's foil. Yeah, they tried to scotch tape this foil together. Look at the seam. The seam. It's gapped. Huge gaps in this shit. This is tin foil. This is plastic or some shit. Some more plastic. And they're telling you this shit went to the moon and it's tin foil. This in the Van Allen radiation belts, it's like 3,000 degrees. This shit couldn't pass through 300 degrees. The best you could do is cook your baked potato in this shit, and it would heat it up. It would heat up your baked potato. Okay? It would never, ever, ever make it through 3,000 degrees. Ever. This would never, ever make it through your fake Van Allen radiation belts. It's the firmament. Okay, this is why this right here proves that they fake everything, and then then all the fucksticks give them 20 billion a year, and they love it. They love NASA. They love NASA. They worship NASA, and this is what they give us for 20 billion: duct tape, tinfoil, buttons, gaps. It's embarrassing. This shit is fucking embarrassing. How fucking dare they insult our intelligence like this? You should be pissed. I'd be pissed. I am pissed. You should be pissed. Different nations see the world differently. Apparently. Fucking dark blue, this other blue, none of the colors match each other. It's all fucking CGI fake shit. That's why none of the colors match. Nothing matches. Why the fuck is the earth this color? And then why is it this color? And then where the fuck did all this fucking orange fucking come from? Look at this orange. And then now what the fuck is that? This shit's embarrassing. This is absolutely. It's not just the moon landing. They faked everything. Okay, listen to that one NASA guy. He goes, they didn't fake one. They faked everything. He says everything. The average cumulus cloud weighs in at 1.1 million pounds. So what the fuck? Why isn't gravity pulling it to the ground? Not happening, huh? It's very selective. Gravity is selective, huh? It's really electromagnetism, density and buoyancy, dielectric acceleration. And again, it doesn't matter what you put water in, it levels flat, so how do you get this shit? How does water curve? It doesn't. This is fake. What they do is they take flat Earth and then they fucking put a circle around it, and everything else is blacked out. Okay, that's your fucking globe. It's a flat Earth with a circle around it. Okay, you ball trolls. Ball trolls say the dumbest things because they're retarded. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, an airliner climbs and levels off at its cruising altitude. For the duration of the flight, the pilot never points the nose downward to follow the Earth's curve, but the plane never gains altitude. Think about that. Take all the time you need. Take all the time you need. Indoctrination, because when something's true and correct, it must be hammered into the brains of defenseless, helpless children. How a globehead thinks explosions work. The Big Bang Theory creates when actually explosions destroy. I'm sorry. They teach you the reverse of truth. Uh-oh, some more CGI. There's the same picture, same hole. Look at this. Hole, same hole. Yeah, I mean, there's that one and that one. That one, and I mean, I can't even look at this shit. Hey kids, Big Bang, boom, magically created globe Earth. Now, pay your fucking taxes, you insignificant pieces of shit. Water always lies flat. Water always finds its level. So which part of water can't curve around and stick to a spinning ball? Can't you understand? Take a tennis ball, wet it, spin it at 1,000 miles an hour, and water will not be glued to it. It'll fly off. And, okay. It clearly states that sonar was ineffective as a means of aiming torpedoes during battle in World War II. The periscope was more useful. Some of the torpedoes had a range of 25 miles. The only problem, if the world were a globe, 25 miles would equal a bulge in the water several hundred feet high. If it curved, but it doesn't. But the periscopes are only a few feet out of the water. Laugh out loud, ballers. It's game over. You have no proof of a spinning ball. You can't give us any proof. I can supply proof of flat Earth all day long, and you can't ever supply any proof of a spinning ball. It's time to grow up and research until you know the truth, or just decide that you prefer to stay brainwashed. It's just that simple. Seek the truth or gobble the lies. It's up to you. It really is. It's a simple choice. Where's the curvature? Where's the curvature? There's clearly a fucking curvature on this fucking basketball, you dipshit. Clearly. It's ridiculous how much that shit's curving. Even though you're magnified super ridiculously close. Okay, here you go. Dry Valley in Antarctica is the driest place in the world. So, and it's no snow there. There's no fucking snow there. It's dry. So how the fuck is it white like this fake cartoon shit? Huh? Water always finds its level. I mean, look at that. Oh yeah, here you go. Sun's 3,000 miles high, 32 miles wide. Same with the moon, and they're circling above you, lighting up only so much area at a time, like a flashlight does. The closer you get, the more focused, and you get hot spots. That's why we know the sun is close. And you can never see Mercury or Venus at night. See, looking out at night, you can never see them. They're inside. Okay?